strength, something that everyone in life longs for, yet few in reality actually possess. When I was growing up, there was nothing more motivational than to watch somebody strain and train, to push past their limits and go beyond what was thought to be originally possible. Yet whether it be fiction or reality, everybody has limits, whether it be physical, mental, or emotional. Time after time, we've seen anime characters vigorously train themselves, to struggle, to endure, and to break new boundaries, and this is especially prevalent regarding Berserk. Berserk as a series has a wide array of characters, ranging from extraordinarily strong to pitifully weak. But today, I'd put my name in the ring as I rank how I would fare fighting against some of the strongest Berserk characters. The world of Berserk is filled with characters that possess immeasurable power and extraordinary skills. Wish me luck, I'm going to need it. Yeah, so if you couldn't tell from that demonstration alone, there are some insanely powerful characters in the Berserk universe, so we're gonna have to lay out a couple rules. So the most essential rule here is that there's gonna be no use of weapons for anyone. So essentially, if you're a master swordsman, it doesn't matter, because you're not gonna be bringing the Dragon Slayer to this fight. I mean, I'm experienced with most aspects of firearms, but you won't see me dragging a Mark 240 Bravo to this fight. However, any inherent ability that the user possesses, like magic or spellcasting, is allowed. Shirake, you got lucky. But the majority of these fights are going to consist of one's physical strength and hand-to-hand combat abilities. We're going to step outside and scrap. But before we can begin, let's take a look at my stats. How do I compare to some of these Berserk characters? Alright guys, diving into my feats here, I served in the military for 5 years, I underwent basic training, I underwent combat training, I was able to gain qualifications in operational tactics, I was able to go overseas, and before I was in the military I boxed for many years, so I have quite a lot of sparring under my belt. I also work out frequently, and I have a couple of my strength feats here. It's nothing too impressive, but I've laid it out as the following. So right here, not like anybody cares, but I've listed my height and weight, and I put down my bench at 300 pounds, my max squat at 345 pounds, and my max deadlift at 445 pounds. This is just in reference for when I'm fighting these Berserk characters, so, you know, I actually have, like, some feats down. Not like it's gonna help. So, I mean, obviously, from this alone, you can tell I probably scaled to, like, Goku or Saitama or something like that. No, but in all seriousness, I would say if I actually had to scale myself to an anime character, I would probably pick somebody like Sendo from Hajime no Ippo, who's honestly just like a regular athletic dude. He works out, he boxes, he trains with weights, which I also have, so, you know, that's probably somebody you could actually scale me to if you were trying to go off of like an anime character here. But aside from all that, guys, honestly, that's about it. I mean, I work out, I try to stay in great shape, you know, I eat fairly healthy, so, trying to keep up them gains, obviously, but keep in mind, I'm no fucking Seth the programmer here, okay? This video is mainly done from my research and my general baseline from reading the manga, so just keep all of that in mind when you're giving me your criticisms here. But with that all out of the way, what are we waiting for? You guys are ready to see me get my ass kicked by all these Berserk characters. Let's jump on in. Alright guys, so up first we have Adolf, no relation to Adolf Hitler. Honestly, he's just a super weak old man. I am gonna destroy him, easy stomp. Here we have the fucking King of Midland. Oh my god, yo, you are gonna get your fucking ass beat. It ain't gonna be like, I think I can speak for the entire fandom when I say we all collectively want to just fuck this dude up. You were the inspiration for this video, man. Get your fucking ass in stomp. Alright. Shirake. So obviously she has magic, right? Kinda sad that I'm gonna get my ass beat by like a I don't even know, like a fucking 10-year-old. But I'm easily gonna put her in They're the Favorite. I would say there's like, maybe I could like get behind her and slit her throat or something, or probably break her neck because I don't have any weapons. Is that too raw, guys? I'm sorry about this. This tier list is gonna be pretty fucking raw, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna put her in They're the Favorite. I don't think I'd likely win, but there's a small chance. Alright, so the Skull Knight. I think that's pretty obvious that this dude is probably gonna like skull fuck me. Easy beat my cheeks. I don't think I stand a single chance against him. General Boscan, another one that's like super underrated actually. I don't think there's a single chance I have against this guy. He went like toe to toe with the 100-man Slayer, so I can't really see myself beating him. I'm gonna honestly put it in beat my cheeks. Rickard, okay. This is like, okay, I definitely feel like, I don't know, okay, I feel like, you know, I don't want to say I'd stomp Rickard easily, but I'm definitely the favorite here. But I mean, oh man, he does have them fucking hands. He did bitch slap Griffith, so, man, what am I doing? Shit, okay, well, he's got like that god slap though. I don't know, I'm probably gonna put him in. I'm the favorite here, because let's be real, we don't know how exactly he got that hit out on Griffith, but I'll give him a little bit of credit. I'll put him in I'm the favorite. Bonebeard, okay, you lost to Isidro, so that's an instant fucking stomp. Anybody that gets beat by, like, little bitch boy Isidro, you're going in stomp. Oh no, oh no. Okay, actually, despite the memes, alright, Donovan is going in 50-50. And I know Donovan would love to bend my ass over and, you know, try to beat my cheeks, literally. Here's the deal here. Donovan, he's built like a brick shithouse, but I'm gonna fuck this dude up. There is no way that he's beating my ass 100% of the time. I would say at least there's a good coin flip chance that I'm walking away from this fine. I truly believe that I'm gonna be able to fucking beat his cheeks. Let me rephrase. That I should be able to, you know, destroy Donovan anyway a couple times. So I'm putting him at 50-50. I'm not letting Donovan do that to me. Corcus. Okay, so Corcus is honestly gonna get ragdolled. Corcus, you are gonna get bodied, my dude. You are a little string bean bitch. Definitely one of my favorite characters, but honestly, you see Corcus has no real feats throughout his the entire time in the Band of the Hawk, right? He's a warrior, but one of the few people who actually like survived fights by practically running away. Yeah, there is no way, like, there is not a fucking pound of muscle on this guy. Like, to be honest, in a physical fight, I'm gonna fucking destroy Corcus. Alright, so the Moonlight Boy. This one's honestly complicated, because it's kind of like it shares a body with Griffith, and it has control over astral creatures, and honestly, it's just like kind of left ambiguous, honestly, like what the powers are that it really possesses. It really is able to like tame the Beast of Darkness and a bunch of other stuff. So honestly, like, just because it has like some astral powers, I'm gonna put it in they're the favorite. Yeah, I don't see myself winning against the Moonlight Baby. Okay, Isidro. You can just get your ass up here. Charlotte. Oh man, nice, cool. I'm actually winning a couple of these. Charlotte, do I even need to explain this? That's another easy stomp right there. Okay, so Casca. Casca, definitely a good leader, expert swordsmanship, but not much going for her in the physical strength department. We haven't really seen any big feats of strength. If it was coming down to like a straight up fight to the death, yeah, I mean, I'm probably gonna take her most of the time. But I would still say there's a slight chance that I could lose, so I'm gonna put her in I'm the favorite. Okay, so Farnese, whichever you call her, again, I'm going to put her in I'm the favorite. So she's kind of similar to Casca in the way where she does have some experience as a commander from like the Holy Iron Chain Knights, whereas Casca was like the leader of the Band of the Hawk. It differs a little bit here because she's becoming skilled with magic, I mean, throughout the manga anyway, so it's kind of like, I don't know, she's demonstrated like healing magic and stuff like that, but you know, I don't think it's going to save her from me, like, kind of beating her ass most of the time. I'd probably put her in I'm the favorite easily. The only scenario I can picture Farnese beating me is if she calls upon the 4 kings of the world, but good luck doing that when I bum rush your ass and put you in a full Nelson before you can even speak. I don't picture her being able to do that a lot, so I'm definitely going to put me as the favorite here. Okay, so we got the Snake Baron, and honestly, I think it's pretty obvious that I would just get bodied by him in a second. I don't even think he would need to go into his like full apostle form just to absolutely destroy me. Okay, Flora. So, appearances are deceiving here. I think her old wrinkly ass would fucking body me in a second. Flora, you can stay the hell away from me. So, Flora was enough of a threat that Griffith actually sent out people to kill her. Yeah, so to be honest, I don't think I'd be messing with Flora.
Hello there.
Whoa. I thought I already... This bitch ass, get the fuck out of the tier list. I already did your ass. I would annihilate you. The King of Vinland is not going to take these hands. I'm going to knock his ass off the throne and bury him 10 feet into the ground. Gaston. So as a lad, Gaston ate 12 dozen eggs a day to get large. So he's roughly the size of a barge. Gaston, he's a good warrior. Overall, though, like, honestly, there's no way I'm going to lose to this guy. Like, he didn't really... Oh, whoa. Oh my god, wait, it's fucking Goku. What am I saying? Holy shit. Oh boy, Gaston is beating my cheeks for days. Okay, so Daiba. Daiba, despite the fact that he's super old, he would probably clown my ass, not gonna lie. Daiba controls the Daka. He can literally fly. He possesses crazy magic abilities, so there is no shot of me doing anything to him, honestly. I don't think I stand a single chance. Alright, we got Pippin, and Pippin is fucking massive. He's bigger than the horse that he rides, honestly. In fact, I think there's time, we definitely need a new tier for Pippin alone. We're gonna title this EMS, Emergency Medical Services, because I am gonna need an ambulance when Pippin is done with me. And he is right below little Donovan there, making Donovan look small, so I think that's a good spot for Pippin. But Serpico, honestly, so he went head-to-head with Guts. He's an adept swordsman, but he's very lanky. Not necessarily lanky, but it's not like he has a ton of muscle mass either. I would probably give him a little bit of credit here. I would give him 50-50. I think he has a pretty good shot at beating me in a fight. So I think it could go either way. Adonis. Adonis is a baby back bitch. I can totally beat up this, like, how old is he? He's gotta be like 8 years old or something like that. I would easily put him in Stomp. I mean, Guts killed him without even trying. Yeah, I think Adonis is a easy Stomp. Ganishka. Ganishka is definitely gonna beat my cheeks. I think that's pretty obvious. I got no shot there. Okay, so now we have Slan, and Slan is pretty much the god of BDSM. I think she would probably try to suffocate me in between her legs. And honestly, that's not the worst way to go out. I would honestly put her right about up here with Goku. Yeah, I would let her beat my cheeks for sure. Shisu. Okay, so again, like, no real feats with her. Died of the plague. Yeah, I'd probably put her at Clap right around, like, here. Sure, yeah, that's fair enough. Actually, gonna rework this a little. Okay. Erica. Killing you will be the hardest thing I ever do. That is a very easy Stomp. Sadly, I mean, no real training of any kind. I think she's only like 10 or 11 years old, so... I mean, Godo taught her how to be a blacksmith, but no real fighting experience at all. So, again, easy Stomp. Okay, so now we got Donna in here, and honestly, she has some insanely powerful magic. We don't know the full extent of her abilities, but she's probably the most powerful mage in Elfhelm, so... easily gonna clap my ass, no question about that. She would fucking drop me in a second. Alright, so we got Laban here, and obviously he is a Giga Chad. However, we have no real feats to speak of for him. So honestly, I'm kind of just tempted to put him in Stomp, because we don't know anything about this guy, really, except that he helped to rescue some of the women from the Kushan Empire. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna put him in Stomp, honestly. He's a nobleman, has no real feats to speak of, has no real military training experience that we know of. So, I'm going to put him in Stomp. Okay, Bezuzo. Interesting case here. I'm going to put him in the EMS tier. I think him and Pippin are probably scalable. They're both super strong warriors. Bezuzo took on 30 men at once. He killed a bear, so I don't really picture myself beating him most of the time. However, this is no weapons, right? So if we're going to scrap, I could probably... get him, I don't know, I could probably get him into a rear naked choke and like crush his windpipe or something like that, but I honestly, even if I win, I'm gonna need an ambulance after, so this is a good spot for him. Alright, so Owen. Sir Owen. Honestly, he has no real feats throughout the entire series of Berserk. and that haircut is goofy as hell, so it's not really helping him out at all. He is boys with Laban, though, so I think we can do him a little favor here and put him up with his boy in Stomp. Okay, so Luca. Luca's smart, but as far as combat's concerned, she doesn't really have much going for her. No feats, really, but I'll give her this much. I think she is pretty smart and would put up a little bit more of a fight than some of the people on this list. Yeah, I think this is probably fair. There we go. Okay. Teresia, yeah, I mean, honestly, again, like, lived a mostly sheltered life. This is like a confidence booster right here. Getting all these people in Stomp. Again, yeah, she's got to be like, what, like 14, 15, something like that. So, didn't see much of the outside world until, you know, all that shit happened with Guts. Again, another easy Stomp. Should probably put up a better fight than Charlotte. I'd put it right there. Okay, so Grunbeld, the Flame Dragon Knight. With a title like that alone, I think you can already tell I'm not going to win. He would probably spread open my cheeks and light my insides on fire. I would say he's less powerful than Skull Knight, but there is no way I am winning against him. Oh, hey there, Morta.
Suddenly, life has new meaning to me. There's beauty up above, and things we never take notice of.
Okay, so moving on to Azan. Alright, this guy is super strong. I would probably put him in a tier similar to Bezuzo or maybe even Pippin. The thing with him, I mean, he killed 100 men on horseback, so that's like a super insane feat. He's not in his prime, though. That's my real contention with him. I would honestly, man, it's between one of these. I mean, his feat, 100 men, that is way above what Bezuzo was ever capable of, so I would probably put him here. He's definitely the favorite. However, I do believe I have a slight chance of winning just because he is getting older. Yeah, I would probably put it in like I have like a 10% chance, but he's probably going to beat my cheeks all day long for the most part. Okay, so now we have the Count. And the Count is honestly, when he's not getting cucked, he's actually a pretty big threat. Call me a little puss, guys, but the Count actually scares me a lot. I would probably put him above the Snake Baron here. Again, there is no shot that I would ever... I don't even want to touch this guy. Yeah, I have no shot here. Okay, so now we have Isma, and to be fair, honestly, I'm going to put her in 50-50, probably below Serpico. Because if we're in the water, as a Marrow, I mean, she's going to mess me up. She has the ability to clown me when I'm in the water. But on land, I think I got her beat. So I think the 50-50 is a pretty good spot to put her in. So moving on, we have Salat, and Salat is interesting because he's still a badass regardless of whether or not he has weapons. He has such acrobatic skill and fancy footwork that I think he could block all of my jabs and then just honestly dropkick me in a minute. Yeah, I think this is a good spot for him, above Azan and above Pippin and Bezuzo. So the interesting thing with someone like Salat versus Serpico, Serpico doesn't have a whole lot of skill aside from using a sword. If we had weapons, then Serpico would be like way up here, but somebody like Salat is different here because he's even able to take on Rakshas, and I truly believe that even without weapons, he's still beating me most of the time. So, yeah, I think that's a good spot for him, right above Azan here. Alright, now we have Jill, more like easy kill. She's gonna get her ass stomped by me. Alright guys, for the record, I don't want to do this. Jill is definitely one of my favorite characters, but still, she's gonna get stomped. Nina. Okay, so, I don't know if you guys can keep a secret, but, Nina kinda scares me too. But do I need to be scared of her? Do I really need to? So, Luca beats Nina. So therefore, if I'm beating Luca, then Nina should fall under Luca in the tier list. Solid logic there, Shane. Nice. Okay, the Goat Man. I don't even know who this, what his real name is. Hang on, let's look this up. Great Goat. Okay. Not much is known about Great Goat's personality, but he was a quiet man. Enjoyed having. Okay, yeah, we know what he's all about. with that, I'm going to say, I know Guts beat his ass, so you know what? I'm going to say, honestly, I'm probably the favorite here. Yeah, screw it. You know what? I'm not going to kiss that serpent dick. No way. I'm definitely the favorite here. I would say, more than likely, I am going to beat this dude. I'm clearly not in denial here. Yes, I'm going to keep him in I'm the favorite. Alright, so now we have Fouquet here, and this is going to be an easy stomp. Going to bring her ass to Stomptown, USA. You know, I'm a big man. I'm beating up all the little kids on this tier list. Now, your boy really needs to enjoy this little dub here, because the next 7 people are going to form a conga line and drive my ass straight into Beaten Cheeks Avenue. So, starting off with Wild, or Wylad, whatever you want to call him, Wylad, Wild, I don't care. He's going to clap my ass whether or not I give him consent. So, Beaten Cheeks it is. Void literally has dominion over space and time as well as like reality, so you know, your boy doesn't really have much of a shot there. Ubik again in like a god tier, so you can hang out with your boy Void. Yeah, probably like here we go. Conrad, I don't want to give Conrad the win. He looks like he has diabetes, okay? I'm not gonna give you the satisfaction, Conrad. You were gonna sit your ass in the favorite. Locus. So Locus would fold me like a lawn chair. This guy has some insane grip strength. I would not want to go up against him in a fight at all. I'd probably put him above the count easily. Yeah, that's probably a good spot for him. Okay, so Irvine. Irvine's an interesting case because he's a long distance fighter. But even if I were to get up close to him, right, somehow, he can still create arrows using the hair on his body, so I think he would still, you know, probably wipe his ass with me. I would probably put him, honestly, I would probably put him below, Wild as far as physical strength is concerned. Okay, so Sonya is a simp for Griffith, but honestly an interesting case here. She is a mind reader, right? So if I'm throwing a couple hooks her way, a couple jabs, I think she would be able to evade me for a while. My real point of contention here with her is the stamina aspect. So no weapons, obviously, right? You might know what I'm about to throw at you, but the question is whether or not she can evade me forever, and I really doubt that. So I would probably put her in I'm the favorite. I think she would give me a better fight than little goat boy here. But again, if we're doing no weapons, she has no physical strength feats to speak of. We don't know how good she is in combat. So I think, you know what? I mean, she could avoid me for a while, but I think she's going to slip up now or then. I think she'll know, you know, like, oh, he's going to throw a right, but I think she's going to misjudge the distance or, you know, maybe not account for my speed. And I think I'd be able to bum rush her, honestly. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and yell at me in the comments why I'm wrong, but I'm gonna put her in I'm the favorite. Okay, so the Baki Raka. Honestly, I would probably put them in a tier similar to Pippin and Bezuzo. They have an above 50% chance of beating me. More than likely, I would lose. Some of them, like the reason I put them here in EMS tier is more or less because, you know, if without their weapons, one of them is like 2 feet tall. I think he's like a little dwarf or an imp or something like that. So I think I could probably stomp his ass. But again, they also have some big dudes in the Bakiraka. So, I think, yeah, EMS is probably a good tier for these guys. Alright, now we have Moskus's Disciples, and again, I don't think I'm going to be able to do anything to them, really. I'm very tempted to put them outright and beat my cheeks, because they are like pseudo-apostles, so I'd probably put them right above Boscan here. Yeah, I think that's a fair spot. So here we have that little sadist torturer guy. Honestly, yeah, he's like 2 feet tall. I think I would punt him like a football. I would pick him up, cradle him like a baby, and drop him down a hole to never be seen again. Probably the easiest stomp on this tier list. I think Erika would put up a better fight. Yeah, that's a good spot. I think the King of Midland is still the biggest bitch on this tier list. Okay, the Pontiff. Pontiff is super old. He got like brittle bone disease. Older than Methuselah himself. I would put him in easy stomp, probably right about here. So now we have Puck, and he has some impressive feats throughout the series. One time, Puck lifted an acorn, which can weigh as much as 6 grams. He also harnessed the power of a seagull, which is a hefty feat to say the least. But most importantly, Puck possesses a behelit of his own, so he could easily sacrifice me to the God Hand at his own leisure. But in all seriousness, Puck, your ass is grass and I'm the lawnmower. I'm going to take you on a flight to Stomp City. Yeah, I think a good spot for Puck would be in Stomp with his boy, Isidro, so you're not lonely. Okay, so here's Martino. He kind of relied on deception and trickery to get the best of Guts when he appeared. This is not going to happen with me. I'm easily going to stomp his ass. He's old. I'm a lot stronger. I'm a lot faster than him. Honestly, I'd probably put him above the Pontiff. Yeah. Well, then again, he wasn't a mercenary band too, so I mean, I'll put him a little bit down here. I feel like Luca would mess him up. There we go. Okay. Okay, so now we have Jerome, and I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit jealous because he was able to get with Luca all this time. But I will say with him, he's definitely not featless. I would honestly put him in 50-50 because he is hard to quantify. But we do have a couple feats that we do know of. He did kill 2 pseudo-apostles, so that's a pretty big feat. That's why I'm bumping him up here. And he's also warded off evil spirits, and he's fought against the Kushan Empire. So again, he's fairly accomplished. I can't move him any higher than the 50-50 because, again, he's hard to quantify, and I can't picture him beating Bezuzo, the Bakiraka, or Pippin, so this is probably the best place for him. Okay, so now we have Anna. This is pretty easy. I'm going to put her under Charlotte because she's Charlotte's maid. Pretty featless throughout the series. Again, no combat feats at all, no strength feats, easy stomp. We are about a half an hour into the video, and we have finally arrived at the main man himself, and you all damn well better know where he's going. Now, obviously we know that Guts is strength personified. That doesn't even have to be said. Now, one of his most ludicrous feats is really simple, and we don't even think of it. And this feat is him literally just being able to hold the Dragon Slayer. The Dragon Slayer weighs about 400 pounds, okay, so that's more than my bench, more than my squat. And if I were to deadlift, I would barely be able to pick up the Dragon Slayer, okay? And this man is out here wielding the Dragon Slayer with one hand and swinging it around like a madman. It's honestly insane. But honestly, we all know how strong Guts is, so I'm not going to go into it any further. But now we have Gedfring. And Gedfring is an old man, he's a mage, and half the time this dude has his eyes shut, so I don't even know if he would see me coming if I were to just like walk up to him and like, you know, probably break his neck. And this one's interesting. I think he is a powerful mage. I don't think he would beat my cheeks. I would probably put him at the top of They're the Favorites. I think that's probably a good spot for him. Okay, so we finally arrived at Griffith! And with Griffith, he is pretty skilled in hand-to-hand combat. He's shown some proficiency. He was able to beat Guts. He was able to dislocate his arm. So honestly, I would probably put him at the top of the EMS spot here. I know that Griffith doesn't possess the raw power of, say, Pippin, Bezuzo, or the Bakiraka, but I would say that he outclasses them as far as skill is concerned. I could probably get a few good hits in with Griffith, but at the end of the day, I would say he's going to take me down for sure. Okay, now we have, oh man, Evalera, I like you, but I have to kill you. I'm sorry. You were going to be a very easy stomp, probably right up there with Puck anyway. Boom, okay, that's fair. Okay, now the Queen of Midland. Oh my god, she's actually hot as hell, and I don't mean that just because she literally burnt alive. I would actually drink her bathwater. She is almost waifu tier, but I don't want to cheat on Morta, so I'm sorry, honey, I have to kill you. Probably, I'll put you right by Charlotte. That's fair. You guys are family. Nice. Okay. Yeah, Zod, you almost belong in uber ass-kicking tier, but that's reserved for Guts alone, so I will put you under the Skull Knight. No, I'll put you, there we go. Ganishka, you gotta go up here. Nope, there we go. Okay, that's perfect. Zod, you can hang out with Skull Knight, Ganishka, and above Gruenbeld. Yeah, that's perfect. So, the Egg of the Perfect World, super interesting, right? Because it was able to evade Skull Knight, and that in itself is an incredible feat. I wouldn't say it's necessarily more powerful than Skull Knight, because Skull Knight was able to injure it. However, just being able to avoid Skull Knight for a while, I mean, it was just trying to run away and give birth to the perfect world here. It's honestly super powerful. To what extent, I don't exactly know. I don't want to put it above Skull Knight, because I think Skull Knight could have messed it up. I would honestly probably put it below Zod, below Skull Knight. Yeah, so honestly, I think this is a pretty good spot for him in the tier list. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I'd probably say his power level is about somewhere equivalent to some of these guys. Who do we have next? Oh no. No, Master, please. I simply misspoke. Lord Schnoz, you are divine power. You are perfection. I'm sorry. Oh man, I think he's finally gone, guys. I'm just gonna have to fix the tier list real quick. Okay, now everything is right in the world again. Up next we have Cheech, and I think you guys already know that's going to be a very easy stomp. I could probably crush her with my left ass cheek by sitting on her. Let's see. Let's put her about where Puck is. Oh, well, I guess by this logic, then, Puck is stronger than Laban and all these other characters. Yeah, that's cool. You guys can yell at me in the comments below. Okay, now moving on to Mule, and I would honestly say that he's kind of featless. I would probably say that he's kind of scalable to, like, Corcus in a way, because they're both warriors. But again, like, throughout, like, Corcus's time in the Band of the Hawk, and, like, from what little we've seen of Mule, honestly, pretty featless. I think, like, Mule led a charge against the Kushan Empire. So, I think he is probably, you know, proficient in hand-to-hand combat and, like, being a warrior, but still, I don't think that, like, you know, I can't picture myself losing to him or Corcus in any way at all. So I'm going to probably put them about the same. Okay, I can't even tell who this guy is. Okay, Zondark. This is the person Guts fought in Black Swordsman. He's about probably, he's huge. He's like 7 feet tall anyway. I'd probably shit my drawers if he actually tried to attack me. But again, he's not going to beat my cheeks most of the time. I'd probably put him in EMS tier, because... you know, he's probably going to kick my ass, but again, I don't think it's like, you know, out of the realm of possibility that in hand-to-hand combat, I think I might be able to beat him. Yeah, I think this is above 50-50, probably a good spot for him. Okay, so Vargas. Honestly, I feel like a gentle breeze would knock his ass over. This guy is super old, super weak. He would definitely need life alert when I'm done with him. I'd probably just have to like push him once and he would fall onto the floor and not be able to get up. I would put him in the easiest of stomp. I would maybe put him above the Pontiff. This guy already has like 1 foot in the grave after everything that counted to him. So I feel like this is an okay spot for him here. I think Erica would probably mess him up pretty good. So I feel like that's a good spot for him. Oh, yes. Yes. Fuck yes. You are going to get your ass beat. Jill's dad. Fuck this dude. This guy is going to go in again. The easiest of stomp, I would probably put him close to the King of Midland, just because I would fucking cave this dude's face in by punching him. Yeah, legit, like, this guy is... If you didn't think beta males existed, well, they do, because Jill's dad is clearly, like, one of the biggest bitches I've ever seen throughout all of Berserk. He treats his daughter like absolute shit, beats his wife, you know, is an alcoholic piece of crap. Again, like, I would show this dude no mercy at all. And literally, like, Guts kidnaps Jill, and this dude, like, his own daughter, he sees this, and he turns his back. Like, the biggest puss out there. Absolute little bitch. Yeah, you can stay your ass in stomp all day long. Okay, moving on to Kuka, and honestly, she has no feats. We really don't have any ironclad proof that she is strong. I would assume, I mean, with the scope of my education here, I could probably say that she has some magical abilities. However, to the extent of which, I don't know, so I'm just going to put her in 50-50. Maybe she could beat me, maybe she couldn't, I have no idea. Gambino. Okay, so Gambino is interesting here, right? He's strong, and I'm just going to go off of when he was head of his Merc band. And I want to put him in 50-50, but ahead of Donovan, because you would assume that he is stronger than Donovan, right? Because he was the leader of the Merc band. But at the same time, like, he was a warrior, pretty strong, actually, has a couple good feats. At the same time, like, physical strength, I wouldn't put him in the Pippin tier, Bakiraka, Bazuzo, and so on, right? I don't think he scales to any of the characters in the EMS tier, so I'm going to put him at the top of 50-50, and I think he has a fair shot of beating my ass. Okay, Lord Ganon, he's definitely not a strategist, nor is he a tactician, nor is he a warrior. In fact, the reason that Shooter loses the Battle of Doldry is pretty much just because of his incompetence, and the fact that he was, like, thirsty for Griffith's dick. I would definitely put him in the easiest of stomp. Yeah, he's just a pedophile, honestly. Like, he has no feats. Yeah, again, yeah, absolutely. I would definitely put him in stomp. Probably under Martino here. Sounds good. Judo. Oh, man, I love Judo. Oh, Judo, yo, we could have been boys, dude, but sadly, I am gonna probably put you in. I'm the favorite. I would say, okay, let me rework this tier list really quick. Casca's probably gonna go up here. Judo, Farnese, I'd probably say Farnese is actually at the top, followed by Casca. Judo, you would be above Rickert. Yeah, that's probably right. Yeah, Judo, okay, so definitely a strong warrior in his own right. He was adept at many different skills, as we saw, especially like with his accuracy and throwing knives, had quite good precision. But again, like Judo, let's look up how tall he is really quick, because I think he's super small. Okay, so Berserk official guidebook states that Judo is 18 years old, 159 centimeters? Are you shitting me? That's like 5'2". That's insane. Oh man, I would drop kick Judo. Are you shitting me? Do I need to put him in Stomp? I don't want to do it, but like, Judo's fucking small. Oh my god, and like, he's super skinny too. Like, if we had swords, he would kick my ass, right? But just fighting, I think I would fucking kill Judo. Oh man, you know what? Oh damn, Judo. I'm gonna keep you there for now. You know what? I guess this makes sense, because when I first saw Berserk, I did think Judo was a woman. He does have, like, very effeminate features, and he is about, like, I think he's even, like, probably smaller than Casca, if not the same size. So, he's definitely lacking in the physical strength department, but I'll give him I'm the favorite, just because of the fact that I know he's smart, and I think that maybe, maybe he could pull something off, but I'll keep him in I'm the favorite for now. Okay, who's next here? Yeah, I think we all know where Rosine's gonna go. So she can like move at like supersonic speeds. She would probably hit like Mach 10 and shove that stinger up my ass. She's definitely gonna beat my cheeks. She has enhanced strength, speed, stamina, flight, poison dust. Yeah, I have absolutely no shot with her. Oh, okay. So Magnifico. Honestly, I think I'm gonna give him a beatdown for days. I'd probably break my foot off in his ass, actually. Yeah, I would light this dude up in a second. He's probably above Ganon there. Yeah, I would say Stomp for sure. Okay, so Adon. I really enjoyed his character throughout the 97 anime. The VA, Mike Pollock, did an amazing job. Same person who voices Dr. Eggman. I would say that he's probably an easy Stomp. He was a warrior. He was like head of the corporates family or whatever the fuck he was saying. But I think that's more of because his family had feats in the past, but he himself has nothing. He's really a coward. Lost 100 men under his battalion there, and yeah. I mean, like really a coward at the end of the day. Okay, Godo. Godo. I really like Godo's character. Godo was just like a blacksmith most of his life. I'd probably put him in Stomp about under Luca. I think that's fair. Minister Foss, oh my god, I'm gonna give his ass a whooping. Literally, he looks like an egg. I would like crack this dude open easily. I think Minister Foss is probably gonna be, wow, he's gotta be down here, right? Yeah, I think Erica would mess him up. Okay, so now on to Mosgus. I think it's pretty obvious that Mosgus would probably beat the white off of my ass. Easily gonna go into beat my cheeks. As far as where, I would honestly put him around. He is a pseudo-apostle, so I'm gonna put him ahead of his gang here. That should work well. Pepe, honestly, she's kind of just a whore. A prostitute, hangs around with Luca and the rest. I would put her probably with Fouquet here. Yeah, that's about fine. Okay, so moving on, we have Rakshas, and he's definitely one of my favorite characters as far as apostles are concerned. He even said to Griffith that he was going to cut off his head and make it his own, so that's a pretty Chad-like thing to say. I would probably put him in Beat My Cheeks. Maybe after. I feel like Irvine might mess him up too. I'd put him right there. It's fine. Okay, so Casca in her Elaine state, while her mind is mentally regressed to the state of a child, she does have protection from like the demon infant, later like the Moonlight child. I would definitely put her in They're the Favorite. Probably like right next to the Moonlight Boy under them, because I don't think I would get a single chance to attack her. I mean, she lacks combat skills, but again, she kind of has like supernatural protection, so I don't think there'd be much I could do to her. Okay, so now we have Roderick, and he's definitely underrated. He has a fair amount of feats, honestly. I mean, he took on the Kushan Tigers, he beat the Daka. I think he even was able to save Guts once, so I would say he's definitely like top of 50-50 here. He's super underrated. Like, I'd probably put him just under Serpico. As far as physical strength is concerned, like, I don't think he's shown anything crazy that I don't think I could match. Aside from, like, you know, obviously, like, killing the tigers and stuff like that, I mean, yeah, he's a badass. I definitely could not do that. But if we're just, like, you know, fisticuffs, I think I could probably take him 50% of the time. Why not? Okay, so I would say 50-50 is a fair spot for Roderick. I don't know, Serpico might be able to beat Donovan. Donovan might be able to beat Serpico. Donovan's yoked. Serpico's kind of skinny. Who knows? It's all subjective. Honestly, all that matters is they're in 50-50. Now we have...
Fucking whores!
Man, you know, what a deep, well-written character the Rape Horse is. Man, it's so multifaceted, honestly. I mean, he almost deserves a tier of his own. You know, maybe perfect squared. No, in all seriousness, you know, characters like the Rape Horse actually make me question the Berserk fandom sometimes. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, what the fuck am I really supposed to do with this? Am I really acting like I'm going to fight the Rape Horse here? I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with this guy. You know what? I'm going to put the Rape Horse right next to the Goat Man, because they're both farm animals, okay? So therefore, they both scale. Don't tell me otherwise. And they both enjoy a copious amount of sex. So, yeah, I think that's a fucking great spot for the Rape Horse here. And last but not least, we have the Tapasa. And, yeah, so obviously, I mean, they're going to beat my cheeks. I'd probably put them under Salat in there, the favorite, clearly. They're super strong. They even fought, like, apostles with their, you know, their bare hands, close combat fighters. So they would definitely destroy me in a physical fight. I should have left oh, damn it. I should have put somebody weak last so I could go out on a dub. But, whatever. I'm just going to get my ass beat by the Tapasa here. I guess I'll learn for next time. But there you have it. This is the official tier list, meant to be taken entirely seriously, okay? This is all scaled by me, who I'm clearly like the next Seth the programmer here, okay? So, you know, don't need to thank me here. This is just like the, you know, my power ranking scale and how I fare against all these characters. Oh yeah, and if a character made it into a spot that you're unhappy with, you can go ahead and cry about it, or yell at me in the comments below. Either way, thanks for watching, guys. Hey guys, I just wanted to say thanks again for watching the video. Once again, this is not supposed to be taken super literally. This is just me having my main character moment here. So I hope you guys enjoyed it a little bit. I know I got some pretty goofy pics on here. But as always, if you liked the video, like and subscribe, and I will see you next time with some new content. As always, guys, thank you for watching. Until next time, take care.